Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. Early in the morning, just as day is dawning, he picks up all the post bags in his van. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. All the birds are singing, and the day is just beginning. Pat feels he's a really happy man. Everybody knows his bright red van. All his friends will smile as he waves to greet them. Maybe you can never be sure. There'll be knock, ring, letters through your door. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. All the birds are singing, and the day is just beginning. Pat feels he's a really happy man. Pat feels he's a really happy man. Pat feels he's a really happy man.
What lovely weather for people on holiday, said Pat. Every summer, lots of visitors came to Greendale to walk in the hills and camp in the valley. They were talking about the visitors when Pat arrived to collect the day's post. Morning, Mrs. Goggins. Fine day. Morning, Pat. Yes, and a busy one too. Plenty of post for the visitors. The Jacksons are staying up at Birkhow Cottage. There are some letters for them, so don't forget the extra call, will you, Pat? Oh, yes, and there's a registered letter for those campers up at Southlands Farm. They'll have to sign for that. I do hope you catch them in. And a parcel for Granny Dryden. I wonder what that can be. It's a busy time with all these people on holiday, said Pat. I'll be glad when it's my holiday. Have a good day, Pat. I will. Cheerio. Morning, Miss Hubbard. Morning, Pat. Pat delivered his letters all along the valley. At Birkhow Cottage, the Jacksons were away, but someone had left the gate open. And something unfortunate happened. By the time Peter Fogg found the sheep, it was too late. When Pat arrived with the letters, he saw the sheep in the garden and decided to help. He'd chased sheep before. What a mess, said Peter. I don't know what Mr. Jackson will say. It isn't your fault, said Pat. People should close gates properly. I bet they won't do that again. No. Anyway, thanks for helping. Cheerio. The next stop was at Granny Dryden's cottage. She was so pleased to see her parcel, she opened it there and then. It was her new catalogue from Manchester. It was full of pictures of things to buy.
Is there anything you'd like to order?
Let's have a look. Ah. He chose a digital watch with a musical alarm.
That's a funny watch. It doesn't look like a watch at all to me.
Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one. It doesn't even need winding. It'll help to keep me on time. Goodbye. Pat was on his way. He had to go up the hill to Intake Farm with a letter for George Lancaster. George didn't often get letters, so he was very pleased to see this one. You'll be passing the campers, won't you? Said George. Could you take them some eggs? Yes, that's all right. I've got a letter for them, so I'll have to stop there anyway. George went for the eggs. What beauties, said Pat. I must take care not to drop them, especially as they're all in one basket. Cheerio! Hello? Anyone at home? That's a nuisance. They must have gone off for a walk. Well, I can tuck the eggs under here. They'll be all right. But what about this registered letter? I can't leave that. It looks too valuable, and they'll have to sign for it. I wonder if Miss Hubbard knows where they've gone. Miss Hubbard's cottage was just across the field, so Pat walked over to see if she was at home. He was lucky. She'd just cycled back from the village. Pat told her about the special letter. She knew where the campers were, all right. They've gone off to see the Gategill waterfalls, she said. They asked me the way this morning. Oh, dear. That's at least 6 miles, and my van can't go along that old track. I'll borrow a tractor from the farm, said Miss Hubbard. I can't drive a tractor. Don't Don't worry, I can. And off she went for the tractor. Pat wasn't sure that he wanted to ride on a tractor, but there was no other way. So he climbed on and off they went. It was a very exciting ride, and a rough one in places. Hold on tight. Oh, that hurts. Oh, heck. Oh! Oh, hey up! Careful! Only 2 more miles to go. Oh, thank goodness for that. Pat was glad when they stopped, but when he climbed down, he was almost too stiff and sore to take the letter to the campers. And then they had to go all the way back again. Pat was glad when at last he got back to his van. But what was Jess looking at in the back? It was one of George Lancaster's hens. It had got in somehow and laid an egg. "She'll have to stay there until tomorrow," said Pat. "But the egg, the egg will do nicely for my tea." Pat was on his way home when he spotted a sheep stuck in a fence. So he stopped to let it out. "I think that's my last job for today," he said. And off he went. He waved as he passed the Thompsons. They were still hard at work haymaking. "Goodbye, Pat. See you tomorrow."
Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat and his black and white cat.
Bom 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 bom, bidum dum dilly dum bom bom, brum bom bom badum bom 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 bom.
Hello, Gran, how are you? How'd you feel today? I just came by to see if I could be of help in any way. I always like to come and spend my time with you. We somehow seem to think of something great to do. You really are the most, I think that I can boast. You really are the most surprising, Gran.
There was always something for Gran to grumble about. Today it was the television. "I can't find anything good on it," she said. "I'm sick and tired of old cowboy films," said Gran, and switched over to the other side. But that was no good either. Nor was the weather forecast. It was bad. Thunderstorms in all areas, what's the good of that? Then came the news, and that wasn't good. "I got some good news," said a voice. Gran turned round. The voice seemed to belong to a rabbit, but it wasn't a rabbit. It was her grandson Jim who'd come to visit her. "Do you like my costume, Gran? I'm playing the part of a rabbit in the school play." "Turn round then," said Gran. "Let's have a proper look at you. There's something missing. I know. You need a tail. Now, let me see. Oh, I've got just the thing. You can borrow the pom-pom from my woolly hat. Stand on the chair and I'll fix it on for you. That's the idea. I'll just sew it on. Keep still." Oh! Now you look more like a rabbit. I feel like one too. Goodbye, Gran. In the play, Jim was the first to appear on stage. The audience clapped him. It was a long time before the clapping stopped and he could go off. He was the last on, too, and got a lot more clapping from the audience. The same thing happened every afternoon until the play was over. Then, when Jim had some free time again, he switched on the television. He hadn't watched it for over a week. A familiar face appeared upon the screen. It was Gran. "This is the Gran o'clock good news. Although the rain has caused flooding here, the sunshine in Spain is making the oranges sweet and juicy. And now some good news from the zoo. William, the 4-year-old chimpanzee, is giving the keepers a helping hand. Good work, William. Later on, I will be appearing in a brand new cowboy film called Gran Gets Her Man." "Goodness me," said Jim. "Gran's a star. I must get her autograph." How did she ever get on television? She really is the most surprising Gran. Then, stopping to get some flowers on the way, he hurried to see Gran. "You're lucky to find me in," said Gran, when Jim arrived. She was trying on a new hat. "I've been busy since I saw you last. I wanted some good news on television, so I started my own program." Yes, I can manage tomorrow. Goodbye." These are for you, Gran." "Oh, thanks, Jim. They're my favourite flowers. They want me to star in another program. The only trouble with being on television so much is that I don't get the time to watch it anymore. And now there are some really good programs on."
Noddy, the little man with the red and yellow car. Noddy, his tinkling bell means he's the happiest little fellow in all Toyland. There's Biggies and Tubby and Mr. Plot and all his special friends. It's sixpence an adventure, then he'll take you home again. Noddy, Noddy, Noddy.
It was a dusty day in Toyland, and Noddy was busy cleaning his house.
What a lot of dust! I must sweep it all up before I take Bert Monkey to market.
The chair would look much nicer if it were green.
But I've already bought brown paint.
You naughty tail!
What's happened to my paint?
Noddy, my naughty tail knocked over Mr. Tubby Bear's paint pot and he'll be terribly cross and I don't want to get told off. Oh, what shall I do?
Noddy, Noddy.
Oh, I'll think of something. Come in.
Noddy, a pot of paint has been tipped all over my garden. I wonder if you saw what happened.
I did see a strange creature running along the road. An imp. That was it. Just the sort of naughty imp who would knock over someone's paint pot.
Oh, a naughty imp, eh? I shall go straight to PC Plod.
Thank you, Noddy.
You must buy another pot of paint right away, Bert, and secretly put it on Mr. Tubby's wall.
Yes, I shall.
Noddy says he saw the naughty imp run past just when my paint pot was knocked over. A naughty imp might make all sorts of trouble. I shall seek out Noddy. I need to know what this imp of yours looks like.
What a smart lamp, Mr. Jumbo.
It's brand new, but it's not very bright.
Perhaps you'll have to switch it on.
Oh, of course. Noddy! Now, I understand from Mr. Tubby Bear that there's a naughty imp at large and that you've seen it. Kindly describe said imp.
The imp was, dressed in, blue, with a hat, a red hat, and a beard.
An imp with a beard?
It was quite an old imp, but it looked very naughty.
Most helpful, Noddy. Now, kindly drive me around Toyland so I can warn the toys to be on the lookout for this naughty imp.
I haven't got any brown paint, Bert. Mr. Tubby bought the last pot.
I know. Did he?
How about green?
Oh, yes, I expect green's as good as brown. I'll take it.
Hear this! Hear this! This is an all-toy warning. A naughty imp is on the loose in Toyland. The imp has a white beard, is dressed in blue with a red hat and makes trouble. Any toy seeing the imp must tell me, PC Plod, at the police station. Hear this! Hear this! This is an all-toy warning. Keep your eyes peeled, Noddy. We can't be too careful. Oh, slow down. There's something moving through the trees. With a red hat. Is that the imp? Stop! We'll follow it into the wood.
I should love to follow the imp, Mr. Plod, but, I've left a speck of dust on my kitchen floor, and I really must clean it up. Good luck!
And I always thought Noddy was a plucky fellow. That imp. I'll deal with him. I got you, you naughty imp! You are under arrest. I'm not an imp, Mr. Plod. I'm sorry, Big Ears. I'm afraid you answered to the description of a naughty, if elderly imp who's been causing trouble in Toyland. There haven't been imps in Toyland for years. Who says there's such a fellow? Noddy. Oh, did he now?
Oh. Oh! I must keep you still.
No, it's gone. My brand new lamp vanished. Do you think someone took it? The imp. Who else? Noddy, the oddest thing. A pot of green paint, just where my brown paint had been. Whoever knocked it over must have put the new paint in its place. Did you see that imp pass by again?
Yes, I suppose I did.
We must tell PC Plod. Please take me in your car, Noddy.
All right.
Bert Monkey, have you seen an imp today?
No. I don't know,
You don't seem very sure.
Oh, I am. I'm sure I don't know what I'm talking about. I mean,
Mr. Plod, that naughty imp has secretly left me a pot of green paint. Noddy saw him. Is this true?
I...
Oh, dear me. Nobody seems to be sure about anything. Dinah, did you sell green paint to an imp?
No, I only sold green paint to Bert Monkey.
Aha! Bert Monkey, where is he?
Any news of my lamp, Mr. Plod? I don't suppose there is.
I've discovered that Bert Monkey is in league with the naughty imp, so he must have your lamp.
No, he hasn't.
How do you know that, Noddy?
I just know, that's all.
Oh, Mr. Jumbo, at last. You left your lamp in the cafe.
Did I?
There! You can't blame Bert Monkey.
This lamp certainly sheds a new light on the matter. Yeah. I'm really quite confused.
I must find Big Ears.
Ah, Noddy. I've been looking for you.
I've been looking for you. I made up a story so Bert Monkey didn't get told off by Mr. Tubby, but it only got him into trouble, and now he's run away, and I don't know what to do.
First, we must find Bert, and you must tell me the truth.
Bert! Where are you going?
Oh, I'm leaving Toyland before everyone shouts at me and Mr. Plod locks me up.
No one's going to lock you up, Bert. Noddy's told me all about making up the story about the naughty imp. You've already bought Mr. Tubby a new pot of paint, and if you both tell him the truth, I'm sure he won't shout at you.
Big Ears didn't shout at me, even though I accidentally told Mr. Plod the imp looked like him. Oh, please come, Bert. We'll tell Mr. Tubby the whole truth.
All right. I'll try. So you see, it was all my tail's fault. It's so naughty.
Just like the imp.
But there wasn't an imp.
I made that up so Mr. Tubby wouldn't shout at Bert Monkey.
I'd never shout at him.
Well, it's all worked out for the best. Now Mr. Tubby will have to paint our garden chair green after all.
Aha! About the naughty imp. There isn't a naughty imp, Mr. Plod. Noddy and Bert made up the story so I wouldn't be cross with Bert because his tail knocked over my paint. Just as I thought. I never believed there was an imp. Yes, you did, Mr. Plod. Yes, that's true. Sorry. In future, we must all tell the truth.
Oh, yes, that's right.
I'm sure we will, Mr. Plod.
As I'm so pleased to get a lovely green chair, everyone must have a slice of my freshly baked cake. Woohoo! Whoopee! Bert, your tail!
At last, it's being helpful.
Thank you, tail.
Noddy, the little man with the red and yellow car. Noddy, his tinkling bell means he's the happiest little fellow in all Toyland. There's Biggies and Tubby and Mr. Plod and all his special friends. It's sixpence an adventure, then he'll take you home again. And now it's time for Noddy to wave and say goodbye. He's tired and sleepy and nodding his head. He's ready to curl himself up in bed and see what tomorrow brings. For Noddy, Noddy, Noddy. Some people live in the country. Some people live in the city or town. Some people live at the top of the tower, but some people live much nearer the ground. But Joshua Jones can live wherever he goes. His boat will take him to all the nicest places he knows. Some people work in an office. Some people like to work out of doors. Some people work in a great big building. Some people work on a factory floor. But Joshua Jones can work wherever he goes. Down by the waterside or any place the water flows. La 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 la, 'cause that's the life he knows.
Ravi and Josh are heading out of Grimspool, loaded up with rubbish. They're just passing Sharon's Cafe.
Just do this bit, or we can get going. Told you it wouldn't take long, Shah.
Yeah, you're a proper little whirlwind, aren't you?
OK, Ravi. What's all this? Thinking of joining the circus?
Oh, hiya, Josh. Now he's redecorating. What do you think at colour scheme?
Yes, well, if you like pink, it's very attractive.
See, Shah? He likes it. What did I tell you? It's always worth taking care of your external appearances. Are you right?
Yeah, let's get going. Cashmore's lending Spanner the speedboat. We are going for a picnic.
Wilton Cashmore's lending Spanner.
Lending without knowing, if you get me drift.
What a pair, eh, Ravi?
Oh, Spanner, you are a wonder.
Hey!
You're looking a lot better today, aren't you? That's thanks to Daphne. Daphne Peacock Veterinary Centre. Oh, hello, Mr. Lasky. Tangled round its legs. Oh, dear. By the canal tunnel. Yes, I know what you mean. We're on our way. Come on, Fee. Emergency. Got to go now. It's really good being a vet, isn't it, Daphne? Always something exciting happening. Yes, I think I might be one when I grow up. Fiona. Actually, I know quite a bit about nature. Birds and flowers and sea lions and whales. Fiona. Yes, Daphne? Put a sock in it.
Bigot Industries owns everything in Grimspool, including Wilton Cashmore, Mr. Bigot's right-hand man.
Yes, Mr. Bigot. Oh, everything is under control. The sales reports. Oh, Mr. Bigot, I'll have them to you by this afternoon. How's Mrs. Bigot? Oh, I don't know if it's not one thing, it's another. Blue file, where did I put it? Mrs. K, what have I done with the blue file?
Oh, my goodness me. Executive stress. I don't know, Mr. Cashmore. What should I do with these papers?
What? Oh, throw them out!
Lovely day, Mr. Cashmore.
We're paying you to ship rubbish, Jones, not run a pleasure cruise. Long-haired hippie.
Come on, Fiona. Get a grip. I'm trying. It keeps wriggling. Oh! Fiona, vets don't drop their patience. I was trying not to hurt it, poor thing. What's that noise? That's a bat! You big, ignorant oafs! This is a very sick duck. You could have drowned it. Oh.
Where the devil's it got to?
Is this the blue file you were looking for?
Oh, Mrs. K, where was it?
It was with the papers you told me to throw out.
Oh, oversight. Cashmore? Yes? What? The packing machine? Oh, don't touch anything, Frank. I'll come straight away. Mrs. Carrier, I wonder if you'd do me a little favour. Mr. Bigot is going to ring at 4. It's very, very important that he has this information. Would you mind?
Oh, very well. I love beauty. It's so beautiful. Oh, treasure. What are you doing?
I'm writing you a poem.
Oh, you're not.
Oh, bloomin' am. Listen to this.
Go on, then.
Violets are red, roses are blue, but no flowers are half as beautiful as what you are. Tulips.
Oh, that's really lovely.
I haven't finished yet.
Sorry.
Tulips are yellow, bluebells are blue, cowslips are pretty. Oh!
Oh, no! Spanner, you stupid twit. Take me home. Take me home now. There now. That feels better, doesn't it? You see that? Fishing line. Horrible stuff. Don't go near it in future, right? Off you go. And take it easy for a few days.
Hey, Fairport. Can you hear something? Quick, take cover and keep your heads down. Whew, you all right? Josh, look over there. What is it, Ravi?
Oh, Joshua Jones, don't you dare say anything.
Hey, Fiona's dad'll go spare when he finds out we've turned back to Grimspool.
Oh, blow Cashmore. Can't leave us soaked to the skin, can we?
You all right down there, Fiona?
Yes, Josh.
Poor Miss Peacock, too.
Don't worry about Daphne. She's a vet. Actually, I'm going to be a vet when I
Yes,
grow up.
Fiona, I think you might have told us that. Hey, up. Right, you two. Let's have some action. Fiona, you take the helm. Ravi, help me get that tarpaulin lashed down before it's too late. Too late for what? Just do it.
I don't know why he's getting so het up. Ah! Josh!
Come on, Ravi, get hold of it. I can't reach. Gotcha.
Mr. Cashmore's residence? His cleaner... secretary speaking? Mr. Bigot. Oh, yes. I've been asked to give you a message. The message reads, violets are red, roses are blue.
Mrs.
But no
Kay, what
flowers
on
are
earth?
half as
Give it here.
beautiful.
Give it here. Mr. Bigot. No, Mr. Bigot. She meant blue files, not blue roses. No, let me explain.
Josh knows all about nature. He can tell the weather by looking at the clouds and birds and things. I bet that's what he did.
I bet you're right.
Josh, how did you know it was going to get windy?
Well, simple, really, Fiona.
Heard the weather forecast on the radio.
The thing is, Sharon, your countryside's not like your parks. What have park keepers to clean up animals' doings? It's quite different.
Oh, my giddy aunt! What stupid, brainless twit's done that?
Some people live in the country. Some people live in the city or town. Some people live at the top of the tower, but some people live much nearer the ground. But Joshua Jones can live wherever he goes, down by the waterside or any place the water flows. La 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 la, 'cause that's the life he knows. When he is the fireman,
Trevor the bus is on his way to Pontypandy Fire Station. Hello there, my sugar lumps. I'm just doing some filming in the park, practicing my new job in the service. Do you want to help? Filming? Wow, that's wicked. I have to film real rescues. That way, we can see if we're doing everything properly. Now then, if you want to be in this film, you have to do something. I'll sing a song, and I'll do a dance from our school show. Right then. Cameras rolling, and action. Oh, I'll show 'em some action. Hey, look at me. Oh, whee! No, man. What about that then? Oh. Oh. Well, there's a coincidental. Her name's Dillis too. Dillis Davis from Newtown found an old heirloom in the attic, and she's a millionaire now. And what's more, she's got a photo in the Pontypandy Times. She's rich and famous, she is. Mrs. Price, you want to make it? You look in your attic. You know, I never thought I'd hear myself say this, but that's a very good idea you just had there. Right, men. Today's drill is search and snatch. Our aim is to locate the dummy in a smoke-filled room using a thermal imagery camera, which will also record the exercise. Right, men. Smoke chamber now full. Fireman Sam, you'll be team leader. Very good, sir. Fireman Sam, sir, pressure 180 bar. Correct. Fireman Evans, 200. Correct. 190. Hello, sir. Wish me luck. I can wait. We good. Oh, what a wicked half pipe. Cool. Norman! Norman! Oh, yes, Mum. No pinching sweets, all right? You're supposed to be looking after the shop, not eating the profits. I know, Mum. I wouldn't dream of it. Oh, it's a bit on the murky side. Now then, let's have some light on the subject. Oh, my whole life's incapacitated in this room. Norman's teddy. I remember the day he bit its arm off. Testing his gums he was. Ah, there it is. Daddy's old sea chest. Hang on to your curlers, Dill. This could be your lucky day. Now, what do we got here? A Welsh dolly? Mallet? Oh, that's good for nothing but tent pegs, that is. Family heirlooms, indeed. Family hair brushes, more like. Funny, I can smell burning. I haven't got a cake in the oven. Norman! Flaming Nora! Who did that? Norman! Yes, right. All set. Now, what I'm going to show you is the unedited version of today's exercise, provisionally entitled Flaming Tower. Oh, get on with it, Evans. Oh, yes, right, sir. Right, and there we are. You have to do something. I'll sing a song, and I'll do a dance from our school show. Oh, sorry about that, sir. Look up! Oh! Whee! Oh! Oh! Oh, yes. Well, where's my training film? I know it's in here somewhere. I wish we could make a video. So do I. Hey, look! There's smoke coming out of Dillis's roof. Come on, James. We've got to call the fire brigade. Now, here we go, sir. This bit is Sam successfully retrieving the dummy. Okay, Elvis, right. Yeah. Tim. Oh, jolly good heavens.
Aye, now for the real thing, boys. Fire at Dillis Price's General Store. All present and correct, sir. Right, let's go.
I'm trapped. I am too young to perish in an attic. The skylight. Let's open it. Oh, it's jammed. What can I use to open it? Right, this'll do. Come on, Norman. I'm not having you on. Oh! Will nobody save me? Oh, I'm dizzy. Hang on, Bill. Oh, see? We told you. Mom! Oh, Mom!
Priority, rescue Mrs. Price, then extinguish attic fire. Get to work, men. Keep well back, kids. Stand by to slip. We'll get you down in 2 ticks still.
Will you? How?
Raise ahead. Auxiliary Fireman Evans, commence filming. Oh, right, sir. Now, come on, Dill. I want you to slowly make your way along the roof. Keep cool.
Oh, yes, you know me. Cool as a... Oh, that's hot. Cucumber. Yes. Right, Sam. Oh.
Come on, Dillis. Show us what you're made of.
Oh, yes. Pardon? Show you what I'm made of, yes. Oh, I'll come down.
How's that?
Oh, afternoon. Oh, I've landed in heaven.
That was delicious. You're an excellent cook.
Oh, Trevor, you are a one.
Right then, I'll do the dishes. Why don't you watch the news? Norman?
I'm not fussy about the news.
There was drama
It's always boring.
Pandy this afternoon as Dillis Price, proprietor of Price's General Store, was...
Oh, my goodness! That's me!
You said you wanted to be famous, so I popped the video into the TV station.
You never did.
Statue found in her attic was valued at more than £2,000.
What? £2,000? I don't believe it.
It's true. Station officer Steele checked up. You know, you look good on television, Dillis. Perhaps you should have been a film star.
Yes, not too late, you know.
When